All right. That was a successful stop. Got plenty to drink. Got me some good old water, H2O. And now we are back on the road, ready to ride. All right. This air feels so good today. Oh, it feels so good out here. It's 11:07. I done dropped off the mail. I'm cruising in sport mode, but I need to put it in normal mode until the car gets behind me. That's how we do. And I'll probably turn up here and give me a little bit of flavor on the small back road. That was a nice stop. Got a chance to get a little food in my stomach, get a little water, and now I'm headed closer back to home. I still gotta work for a living. I wish I could stay out here all day long and ride. I just load up my charger and just get out here and ride all day long. Would be an ideal scenario. Smell paint. Okay. I tell you, it's a lot of beautiful houses over here. Wow, look at those motorcycles. Beautiful. People are doing pretty good. To say that we're in an economy that everyone always saying is not doing that well, but I'm not going to get into all of that because that's not my cup of tea to talk about. I don't stress about stuff like that because as long as I got the basic necessities to live my life, I'm generally a happy person. I mean, a lot of people want a lot of things, but me, I'm like, what am I going to do with all of those things, I'm about to turn 55 years old in a couple of days on the 20th of this month. And I'm constantly telling myself, what do I need? What don't I need? And a lot of the things that, people put stock in that they need, I realize that they're just things that eventually most of the times you never really get around to using or enjoying before your time is up. And I see people all the time, they work hard for the things that they have, and then they never get an opportunity to enjoy those things. And me, just give me a few small items on my bucket list and let me enjoy those things and be content and avoid the heavy loads of stress that often come with having a bunch of mess. Every now and again I try to rhyme. But that's my MO. Wait a minute, I'm trying to get my inside glasses down. There we go. So So every opportunity I can get to keep that mentality in the forefront of my thinking, I feel that I do much better. I don't try to encourage anybody to do anything differently or to rain on anyone else's parade as to what they want to have. But me, just give me the basic necessities and I'm happy. And that's my motto. I think my niece lives down through here. She just moved down in here, and I never really got a chance to see where it was that she lived. I think she lives right here. Is this where she lives? I think so. Yeah. Seems kind of nice down in here. I'll come down in here and visit her one day. Right now, headed back towards the house. Baby, this baby leans so beautifully. I've also been contemplating as to whether or not I should go ahead and get me some of those new tires that I've been seeing a lot of bikes with. I mean, these tires, they grip the road real fine and everything, But it looks like, you know, they're going to be wore down soon with the way that I ride. And I don't want them to wear all the way out before I get a chance to, I don't want them to wear all the way out before I change them out. So that's something I'm also contemplating to be my next mod. That is new tires. Sometimes I forget how powerful this thing is. Sometimes, whenever I'm riding the limited edition, I can just full throttle it most of my riding. But whenever I'm riding this beast right here, and I know you guys probably think I'm telling a fib or I'm lying, but since I've had this bike, and it's been a few months now, quite a few months, I still haven't ridden it in the hyper mode. Sport is as high as I go on this bike. And it's sufficient because it carries me past the speed limit on the roads that I generally ride, which are roads like this. So I never find the need to ride it faster. And like when I turn off here, I'll probably drop it back down to normal mode. Yep. And just cruise. Because this road is not as busy. I know one of the things that I've been lazy about doing that I gotta step my game up and start doing, and that's familiarizing myself with the features of Android Auto, as well as resetting the odometers whenever I ride, and getting a little bit more savvy with the tech that's on the bike so that I can use it to make my ride more efficiently. Most of the time, I just jump on it and go. Android Auto, it starts up automatically, and I generally just turn it off. But I'm getting of the mindset now where I've ridden it long enough, and I've been comfortable with it long enough now where I want to start playing around with the tech on it to see how I can get the most benefit out of it. I mean, with my Ruroc helmet, I had the Shockwave Bluetooth system, and about the only basic thing that I do with my Ruroc Shockwave system is I just listen to music every now and again when I got that helmet on. But other than that, I haven't really explored a lot of the tech that's on my bike and gotten down into the heart of making any changes on anything or doing anything new or different, with my bike. I try to keep it simple and basic and not get distracted by too many things, doing too many things on my bike, and that kind of keeps me from being distracted when I ride. That's one of the things that I put a lot of emphasis on not doing, being distracted when I ride, because you can get so distracted, man, until next thing you know, you done ran up on something or ran into somebody, and it don't work. It don't turn out good for you when you when you run into somebody. Speaking of which, that's another thing that I'm looking forward to doing. Exploring the options for getting a tag or registration for my bike. That's something that I might eventually do as well.